Hey guys, Dmitry Medvedev here, and welcome back to Hearts of Iron 4: The Fire Rises. So, picking up from where we left off, we have begun partial rearmament just recently. Now we're gonna do the focus, Germany above all. So, yeah. But anyway, Trump has won against Biden and has defeated the Neo-Confederates and the Atomwaffen Division, but now he has to fight a two-front war with the communists in the west and the fascists in the northeast. There was the Nazis here in Michigan, but they've been defeated already, so... And also, Iran has intervened in the Iraqi civil war, and now Iraq is under Iranian military occupation. And also, Libya's conquered Tunisia, and they went right back to Gaddafi rule. We're just gonna go ahead and restrict immigration real quick. But anyway, also, by the way, I forgot to mention this, but Kosovo has defeated Serbia, and now the military, the Serbian military, is in control of the Serbian government. And Pope Francis has died. And now the Holy See is now vacant. You got Kevin Farrell as the acting sovereign of Vatican City until a new pope is elected. I hope Pope Leo personally, because, you know, he's the first American pope ever, so that'd be cool. Although I'm sure he's in Italy. Oh, wait. Got a theological conservative, and that's Pope. But yeah, I'm sure Pope Leo, or well, the candidate Pope Leo in this timeline, I'm sure he's living in Italy due to what's going on in America. Definitely. But that's neither here nor there. So. And also, we have fortified the eastern border. We have, begun building forts along the eastern border. We have completely fortified Mecklenburg-Vorpommern, and we're about to fortify East Germany and Bavaria. That way we can prevent the, if the Russians ever come in and take over Eastern Europe, they won't be able to get through Germany. Luckily. They're gonna have to get past us. We can push for federalization. Let's do that, and we can just criticize Visegrad too while we're at it. Which party should I lobby against? Let's lobby against Die Linke. Let's get them out. Even though even though there are some pro-Russian elements in AfD, you know, getting rid of the, Die Linke would be the step towards expelling pro-Russia influence in Germany. Also, there's been a stalemate in East Africa, apparently. Tigray is independent, and Somaliland has been annexed. Sudan's under... I don't know if that's the same government as before. I wasn't paying too much attention, but... The Nile River Coalition, you know, pretty much as one. I've seen them advance all the way down to the EAF, so I'm sure they're the clear winners. It did end in a Nile River Coalition leaning victory, so yeah. Anyway, let's revive the German coal industry. Oh boy. Oh boy. We got a civil war in Egypt. We got ISIS and the Muslim Brotherhood against the Egyptian military junta, military government. Well, it's not really a military junta. It's more of a military democracy. Like, it's a democracy supervised by the military, I guess. Oh yeah, it is essentially a military junta, with an elective system of governance. The society under such ideology is very militaristic, with a military service regarded as a sign of social status. Usually such societies form during wars and later transition to either democratic or authoritarian systems. So yeah, I guess I was right. Egypt is pretty much under a military junta. And now they're being, you know, taken down by the Muslim Brotherhood. And the Egyptian government classified the Muslim Brotherhood as a terrorist organization, too. Yeah. Let's go down our focuses. I don't know which party we can ban. Now that we empowered the Chancellor, we can now just go after any party we want. So we need to pick, like, a party we should, you know, work against. I'm working against Die Linke. Actually, maybe the weakest party. Actually, FDP. Let's work against them. Like, the FDP had a lawmaker that posted videos online of him licking bus station toilets. Literally, they have a law. The FDP literally has a lawmaker that posts videos of him licking bus station toilets, and also photos of him covered in scheisse. So, for that, we are going after FDP. We're gonna ban those people. I'm sorry, but we can't have that in any German government whatsoever. Ban them, and then we'll go after Die Linke. And then we'll probably go after SPD or CSTO. Either one of those two. Tell them to know their place. They should really know their place. Especially that Viktor Orban guy. He really should. Current Visigoth separatism is 41%. I wonder what will happen if it gets too high. I don't know if they'll create their own version of the European Union or not. Not sure. And Belarus has united with Russia. You know, they've spent a long time as basically a Russian puppet state after Lukashenko's crackdown on protesters, and he consolidated his power, turned Belarus into a full-on dictatorship. And now he joined Russia. Now Belarus is no more. Sad. Ofti has won again. Oh, we don't need any help. We don't need any of those parties of the old school. They all can go suck an egg. Okay, we can ban them. We can ban the FDP. They're at like 0.4% anyway, so let's kick them out. See you later, FDP, especially that lawmaker who I forgot the name of. That FDP politician that, you know, covered himself in fecal matter and licked bus station toilets. Especially that guy. Maybe it's the train station toilet, I'm not sure. I mean, it's disgusting either way. Like, it's no wonder why the FDP got completely destroyed the last election in real life. It's no wonder. Like, their seats got deleted. Like, seriously. Like, the FDP used to be one of the strongest parties in West Germany and post-Cold War Germany, and now they're pretty much gone. We need to improve our command equipment. It is almost 2026, and Medvedev is making a lot of gains. He might start making gains in the Caucasus and the Stan region. Except, of course, Afghanistan and Pakistan. I'm talking like these countries. I mean, he's already puppeted Kazakhstan. And it's led by Tukayev. I'm not sure if I'm saying that correctly. Tukayev. I'm not sure which, but you know, the Russians basically put him in charge after, you know, the communists took over Kazakhstan for a little while, and then during Putin's final weeks, he invaded Kazakhstan and put him in charge, and also annexed all the Russian ethnic regions, including Uralsk, by the way. And now I think Medvedev is eyeing the other countries next. I mean, it's almost certain Kazakhstan would submit to Moscow. It's almost certain. And then he's going to go down to the Caucasus, and then he'll go to Ukraine. And then chances are he might start some shit with us, with NATO. So we gotta increase funding for... There it is. Told ya. I know that event. It's where he's going after either of these two nations. Either of these two regions. Either the Caucasus or the Stans. Either one of those two. Believe me, I played Russia before. I played, like, all paths. I played United Russia, the communists and the Liberal Democrats. With the Liberal Democratic Party of Russia, by the way, is not really liberal nor really democratic, by the way. But I played them. And they have a monarchist path, too. The LDPR. Pretty cool. I think I'd like to play as Russia one of these days. With this mod. I mean, since I played it a lot. I mean, I played Germany and the US a lot. I played the Patriot Front before, but I might make a playthrough of the Patriot Front one of these days. I'm not sure. I know I'm definitely gonna make one about Trump, about the American constitutional government and the Union of America too. And Trump has encircled a bunch of APLA troops in Arizona and New Mexico, and he's taken over some of Southern California. But at the same time, the Patriot Front, I don't know if they are seemingly to make some gains in Virginia. I'm not sure. You have to stare at the screen, see who's making gains. Since I forget. But it seems like, yeah, it's kind of like back and forth over there. But over here, the U.S. Army's kicking ass. We can lobby against our own party. No thanks. Actually, yeah, why not? We're just going against our own party. The party which I elected back in 2021. And we'll just reforge the Union. And I know that they've added a federalization path for Germany. Like even if NATO does win the first European war, they have the option to federalize still. Like, if federalization process here gets too high, probably this gets 100%, then, you know, Germany can form the European Union with some EU nations. Well, like I said, I'm not sure what'll happen if Visigoth separatism gets too high. And Russia has puppeted Georgia. And they're about to puppet Azerbaijan, too. They've already taken that escalate. Baku's encircled, and its divisions are getting killed off, or, you know, escaping to places like Turkmenistan or Iran, both, like, authoritarian regimes, by the way. While their country's getting conquered by an authoritarian regime, so... Or maybe they, like, fled to Turkey, which is, you know, pretty authoritarian, but still. At least it's more freer than Iran and especially Turkmenistan, because Turkmenistan, people call it the post-Soviet North Korea, and for good reason. Like, there's a lot of weird laws, like black cars are banned and stuff like that. There's a huge personality cult involving their leaders. I don't know too much about the current guy, but he seems to be continuing his autocratic policies of his father, I believe. But yeah. We have researched better command equipment. And we're spawning new Bundeswehr division, new divisions. Bundeswehr. So let's go ahead and station these people. Hey, you know what? I'll station them over here at the... Even though my goal right here is to get NATO to lose, we're gonna do some funny things.
Roger, I see Alex.
Oh wait, actually we'll just go ahead and send them to Königsberg, so when the European war breaks out, we'll at least be able to conquer Königsberg back. Hello? And Russia's gonna conquer Ukraine real soon. And this ain't gonna be good. This ain't gonna be pretty. I'm afraid. We'll just go ahead and, you know, delete some Russian divisions. And I'm not using this thing for once. I'm actually gonna encircle them. I build forts here, actually. No, I can't. Yeah, they're not our puppets. Never mind. I wish they were my puppets. I wish we can establish the fourth Reich now, you know? That way we all be united against the CSTO aggression. Oil shortage. Go suck an egg. Oh no. And it looks like Ukraine's defeated them. Actually, Armenia has annexed it all, because Azerbaijan dared to resist Medvedev. He dared to. And unfortunately, he had to pay the price. Got Novorossiya. Hey, at least Ukraine's making some gains in pre-2014 lines. Or post-2014 lines. I don't know. At least they're retaking it, some parts of it. But that's not gonna last, unfortunately, because Russia's very close to Kyiv, and if they take it, we're gonna have to take Kaliningrad. We're taking it back. It'll be about time. There it is. Actually, we'll play it. I'm just gonna stay silent. For once, I'm actually gonna allow music.
Wir haben keine Munition mehr.
Well, that was fun, but unfortunately we can't take Königsberg, the city, but in the future we will. Wait, did Chancellor get replaced? No. Apparently not. Oh, he replaced the Interior Minister. And yeah, Russia's taken over. They've taken Poland. Republic of Poland is way back here. Budapest is falling. Turkey's in trouble. Russia's seizing a bunch of its land. This isn't good. This is not good at all. There goes Turkey. Turkey and Greece have left. Slovakia is now a Russian puppet state, and it's led by Robert Fico. Viktor Orban's in trouble, by the way. I know that if you don't defeat Hungary, like don't capitulate them as Medvedev, and you just influence the politics of Hungary and subdue them, then Orban can return as the Prime Minister. So There it is. Budapest has fallen. And Hungary's fallen. And there it is. We've lost the war, unfortunately, and now we have a new Eastern Bloc, and the second Iron Curtain has set over Europe. And now here's one of the best super events ever in this mod, in my opinion. It's the Medvedev victory. Listen, you know, just listen to this banger. I mean, this music is such a banger. I'm not gonna lie. Like, seriously. Just listen. Yep, that's a banger right there. But I'm gonna clarify something. Even though I said, yes, the song is a banger, I will say this. That doesn't make me Z or anything. You know, but, you know, the song still slaps, though. But that's neither here nor there. What is more important is that democracy has faltered. And now Germany's in a political crisis, and so is the other NATO countries. Es ist eine Katastrophe. Now the Paris Commune is back in France. We got a rise of communism. I mean, we gotta do something to quell this situation. I mean, NATO's in big trouble. Like, it seems like they're on the verge of collapse. So, we must embrace European unity. Federalization process is higher than Euroscepticism. Visegrad is no more. They are occupied by Russia. So we don't have to worry about Visegrad anymore, luckily. But what we do have to worry about is, you know, the ever-present threat in the East. Now they've... I mean, first we were pretty worried when Medvedev came to power, and then he decided to, you know, take over all the post-Soviet countries in Central Asia and the Caucasus. Now he wanted to take Ukraine. Now he took the Baltic states and Eastern Europe. So, yeah, now we got a even bigger threat to worry about now. And I don't know how we're gonna stop it unless we unite together. Because if we don't unite together, then Medvedev's gonna want more. He's gonna want to send his armies to the Atlantic. And possibly conquer the whole world. Like take advantage of the Civil War in America, which is ongoing. He wants to take advantage of that. And there it is. Goodbye, NATO. This relic of the past is what caused this, so... You know, it's the best we put NATO to rest. And hello to the EU. The European Federation. Northern Ireland is, you know, having tough times. As a surprise to fucking no one. There's about to be an even bigger sectarian conflict because of this. The Irish Republican Army is going against the PSNI. Nigel Farage has won the snap elections in the UK, and now he's Prime Minister. But we gotta get the UK back in the European Union. We really do. Alright, we call it snap elections, and now Volt Europa has won. Even though we should have a Volt Europa Chancellor, we still have an AfD government and an AfD Federal Chancellor, aka Alice Weidel. I mean, I'm sure she's been overthrown at this point. She definitely has. She's already been voted out. Actually, not really overthrown, but, you know, she gets, like... But she gets kicked out of office anyway. So we must band together. We must. As Europeans, we must band together against the Russian threat. Against the bandits in Moscow. And Germany has voted to federalize the European Union. And we have taken control of the Benelux, except Brussels. France is in control of Brussels. Okay. Let's see if we can invite France into this. Oh, they are not doing too well. So, you know, we gotta start with our interventions, first and foremost. We must reform the Bundeswehr. As the as a new European army. And then we'll go ahead and save France from, you know, darkness. Being on the dark side, possibly. Okay, they're doing well. That's good. Don't worry. Help is on the way. Also, help is on the way, Spain. Don't worry. Okay, time for some aggressive realpolitik. We must help them. We must help them. Okay, now they have to fight a two-front war. That's not good. Luckily, they might get a bit more land, though, so... That gives them... That puts them in a better position, at least. Now France is now the French Commission, and they intend on joining the EU. Oh, that's not good. Okay, what should we do? I'm still not sure which path I should go here. Either to the Volta Europa path, which includes Klaus Schwab, or go Old System, New Form, which also includes Gunther Fehlinger. I'm not too sure yet. So I guess we'll do this branch first. Okay, we'll invite Italy and Ireland. We'd intervene in Portugal, but, you know, we have a problem. That's called Spain. We gotta intervene in Spain before we can go down there. Is this the British intervention? No. It's the integrate the Iberian Peninsula. Okay, can we send some volunteers over? We can send 4. Okay, you guys can have tanks. Let's see what we do. Let's see how it goes. And we lost. That's, well... That sucks.
Vorwärts, Mako, Ziel markieren.
Okay. But we can intervene in Ireland, though. Put down the black and tans in the IRA. There we go. There we go. Problem is, now we have now we have to deal with Britain, which will be in the CSTO. So we have to think about some type of naval invasion into the UK somehow. And the Arabs have won. That's good. I mean, I could possibly go as Fehlinger and Britain won't be able to join CSTO. Okay, now we look a lot like, the HRE over here.
1-6, 4-1-4 sind am Sammelpunkt Alpha. Bleiben auf Empfang. Erbitte Status. Over.
Just beautiful.
Roger, I see
I think we get their... Wait, do we get their generals? No, we don't.
Jawohl.
That's too bad. But... Nationalist growth. Okay. Okay, we just need to wait for France to rejoin. Sorry. Let's go ahead and secure Scandinavia. What's their focus? Oh, they have to go down here. They have to do the European Dream marches on. And then they'll join the EU. Alright, we can invite the Czech Republic. We'll just criticize the non-existent Visegrad. We'll go ahead and invite Denmark. And then we'll go with European militarization.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
Alright, Denmark, what do you guys say? What do you say, Denmark? And Poland has now become the Western Slavic European Commission. Let's go ahead and combat civil war unrest. There's a whole bunch of nationalist resistance.
1-6, 4-1-4 sind am Sammelpunkt Alpha. Bleiben auf Empfang. Erbitte Status. Over.
Oh? You don't want to join? So be it. Oh, you guys are gonna join. You guys will join and you will be happy. And you will eat the bugs. And you will own nothing and you will be happy. Alright? There.
Herr Kommandant?
Hey, looks like we conquered Denmark. Now we gotta invite the rest of the Scandinavians into the...
Marschgeschwindigkeit erreicht.
Now all we have to do is invite the rest of the Scandinavians into the EU. Oh, we can intervene in the Balkans. Let's get to them before Medvedev does. Yeah, we gotta intervene in the Balkans, you know. We gotta stand a better chance against, Russia. Gotta get there before got to get there before the Russians do. Hey, would you look at that? The Scandinavians have folded. And now we shall make the Balkan countries fold. With our Balkan intervention. Let's go ahead and orchestrate a coup in Greece. And then get Failing in charge, and then we can... Uh-oh. Hey, we can now intervene in Spain. That's good, but... for right now, we got bigger fish to fry.
Marschgeschwindigkeit erreicht. Vorwärts, Mako, Ziel markieren. Jawohl.
Hey, it looks like we got the French generals. That's good. But like I said, we need to intervene in Greece and... hashtag end Balkan neutrality now. Okay. Let's go after the Balkan nations. Make sure that these people don't intervene in our business. And they haven't completed the first part of their focus, which is good. This leaves, this would leave the Balkans up for grabs. Wait, Spanish national state got a new flag? Wow. I didn't know that. I've seen this happen for the very first time. But once we're done Balkans, then the Spaniards and the Portuguese will be next.
1614 sind am Sammelpunkt Alpha. Bleiben auf Empfang. Erbitte Status. Over.
Alright, we're coming. We're coming. There we go. And we're while we pressure them.
1614 sind am Sammelpunkt Alpha. Bleiben auf Empfang. Erbitte Status. Over.
Let's go ahead and take a trip to Spain and Portugal. I mean, I don't know what'll happen with that focus. I'm not sure if we'll be able to retake Britain or not, but I hope so. I mean, we're basically on the road to uniting whole of Western Europe against the Bolsheviks. Not really the Bolsheviks, but the... I don't know what to call them. The Putinists. Yeah, unite them against them. The Z people. You know, we gotta unite against the... Oh, how very surprising. How very surprising of that. Yeah, send everyone to Spain. Hopefully we'll break through their lines. I mean, I've called up everybody. Now they're all gonna head right in there. I can send more divisions if needed. Let's go and reset the European economies. Alright, if we make one breakthrough... I mean, there's a bit of a Maginot line right there. Hey, there we go. There we go. We made a breakthrough. I think I gotta send more divisions. I mean, there's a saying, Spain is pain. Okay, now we're breaking through. Now we're getting through. Let's go ahead and implement a corporate governance. Okay, we're now breaking right through. Actually, I think the failing a path might be, I don't know, I know you can appoint him as a minister of some sort. Economic minister, maybe. I don't think he can do it, actually. So I think the failing a path might be gone. I don't know. I mean, this is my first time playing as the European Union, so forgive me if I don't know anything. So forgive me. I mean, it may look like I stuttered, but I mean, when I autosave, the audio might glitch out, so yeah. Okay, let's go ahead and reconstruct European cities. We are defeating the Spanish, and now we're going after the Portuguese. Lisbon is encircled and is about to fall. And now we've set up the Iberian Occupational Authority under enforced democracy. And Trump is getting defeated by both the far left and the far right over in America, so... America has fallen under radicalism, unfortunately. Either side will favor Russia greatly. Alright, let's go with War Plan Black. And see if anything would happen. There goes Trump. Trump has been defeated, and he's probably in exile in either the UK or maybe even Russia. I don't know. I don't know. But now America is going to either fall under fascism or communism. Or maybe even Nazism, because of the National Socialist movement. There's a good chance that they could come to power. And then once we defeat Russia, we gotta focus on America. But, you know. Alright, let's see if War Plan Black would do anything. Nope, just annex Siberia. And we can go with old system, new farm, actually. And the UK has joined CSTO. As a surprise to absolutely no one.
Roger, clear.
So we gotta expand the military. The European military. And prepare for a war with Russia. And then we'll liberate Eastern Europe from Moscow once and for all. Like, we're gonna recreate 1991 over here. Actually, recreate 1989, but don't worry about it. So, we gotta build forts. I mean, it'll take forever to complete, but I don't care. We got a bunch of robot slaves anyway, so... And they can... They're gonna work on it. Because we're gonna replace all the humans with AI.
Zu Ihren Diensten, Herr Kommandant.
Is anyone here even in CSTO? Oh, there's this. Even though they're Russian puppets, gotta do this, which is pretty annoying. Like, I wish they can, like, select the whole alliance. So this group can be in Western Europe or sending them. Now the European People's Party is one. Let's go ahead and entrench elitism. Can we do failing? I don't know. And we'll go as classic EU for right now. Maybe in the future we'll do a failing a path, but right now we'll just do regular EU. Like, just the EU, just a whole bunch of puppet states like Scandinavia, the Balkans, and Eastern Europe, and Western Europe, and Western Slavic, I mean, and the Eastern Europe, all European commissions. For this playthrough, next playthrough we'll probably go as either failing or maybe even Klaus Schwab. So we'll just cover all the... We'll just cover generic EU. I don't want to go too crazy. So yeah, the world is getting pretty dangerous by the day. We're the only ones, we're the only bastion left standing against the authoritarian hellholes of the USA, Russia, and China. And Japan, too, is on our side. They're also a bastion of freedom. Just us and Japan is all that's left. So, we're just us and Japan are basically the great powers standing alone. We're the last bastions of freedom in this world. And so, this is where we're gonna have to end this part off. So, I hope y'all enjoyed this video. And if you did, make sure to leave a like, comment, subscribe, join my Discord server. This has been Deutsche Amerikaner und auf Wiedersehen.